Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I'll be showing you the basics on how to get set up on Central Train Transport version 7. So I'm just going to press the play button and we'll launch into the game very shortly. So here I'll just type in my access code because it isn't open yet and it stopped noisy people cutting in. And I'm just going to teleport to version 7, full version. Right, so here we go, this is version number 7 of Central Transport. It takes a few seconds to load, and here we go. So I'm going to click passenger for now, and that's just my stuff to analyse stuff with because I make the game and I need some feedback sometimes. Of course, the most common way people do now is just F9, but that's a story for another day. So, the first thing you notice in CTT is that we don't have the backpack here anymore. So to select tools which we provide, you go up here, and all the tools up here. Now, as I'm doing screen recording, my process is being a bit slow at the moment because obviously that takes a lot of my computer resources, which is why things are loading a bit slower than they usually would do. A lot slower, to be honest, but there we go. So we've got the map here. This first thing, and I'll wait for the map to load. It shouldn't take this long on a normal internet connection and when you're not screen recording. So this is the standard CTT map, and if you want to teleport the upper, you can click there, and you can activate it there as well if you've already bought it. You've got a fast card here. That's the NT ticket barriers. If you want to change what type of fast card you're using, you just right click the icon and you go on the administration guide, the fast card. Then you might get the whistle, dispatch baton, flag, lamp, mop, catering, trolley, knock on if you're special rank, and you get this deselect or wherever you are, which will deselect items. So let's go down to platform level. Take the stairs because train sessions are pretty much always longer than taking the stairs. So you'll notice we've got these live passenger information displays which will tell you about any next trains coming. If we go on to menu, we'll come here. There is an in-game tutorial as well, other than this YouTube tutorial we have got this time. But this is usual, so we're going to driver. And if you haven't purchased the starter package, then you'll get a selection menu first, asking you to activate your group trains or buying the starter package. If you're in the group, you have to press I've got the group every time you go into it. So now I have got all of these trains. Which train shall I drive? I will show you on the class 1x3, I think. We've got quite a lot more trains than we usually do in CTT, as usually you just have 2 different trains, one at each depot, and you can decide which depot you want to for what train you want. But now you can choose any depot you want for any train. It's an amazing thing which we've never done before. So now our train's going to set up. It takes about 12 seconds in total for your train setup. You could have an error message here though saying that someone else is already using the depot, or you're already trying to spawn a train, or you're sitting down, which they're all quite easy to solve. So the first thing we're going to do is take the anchor brake off. And then we have to check all the wheels on the tracks, otherwise we need to respawn. And you can see all the wheels on the tracks. So then we're going to select our route. Let's go on the local line. And that should be pretty much everything done for basic setup. So I'm going to press keyboard control because it's easier with keyboard control often. And I'm going to be speeding here because it's a tutorial and I need to get everything done as fast as I can. So here we go. Passenger junction. This is Central Train Station here. This train has particularly good acceleration. Right, so let's talk for the buttons. There's ATO, which is your automatic train operation. That I don't advise you recommend that because we've got so many different trains that they all work differently and it's not that good. It's best to use our control methods. We've got the usual acceleration cruise control guy there. Then we've got our combined throttle and deceleration / brake controller here, and these arrows also control that. That might be used for touchscreen devices. We've got toilet reset on trains with a toilet. I don't think this one's got a toilet on it. No, reset your toilet, and then we've got the cab light as well. It should be cab light on if you've got cab lights. There's door 1 here. Door 1's always your left set of doors. You've got door 2, always your right set of doors. If you change direction, that's directionally. If it will only work in depots though, don't try putting this on stations because you can't reverse in CT7. This is to stop people who are trolling about. We've also got our information boards which are new. It tells you how many coaches the train starts are and all the stations you're calling at. Then we've also got our inboard station train information, tell you all the stations you are. And that works quite nicely. This is your interlocked here. That tells you whether you can put power to the train or not. If it's not working, you've either had a SPAD, your DRA is on, which is that's going to be activated by left control, or your door open. The DRA is used if you just pass the yellow signal, single yellow, and the next signal after you stop the station is quite far away. You can't see it when you leave the station, so it's to remind you need to go caution. No, I can move the DRA actually on. I thought I disabled it. Okay, so the DRA won't be a cause of your problem. The other reasons could be because you've had a SPAD, so you need to reactivate it via network operations control. So I'm going to go to knock GUI, and I'm just going to set a problem up. And that is the address there. You just click it to reset it. And now it should start slowing down because it's going to be signal red soon. Oh, now this is a double signal, which can be found mainly at RUA, possibly on the red line, I'm not 100% sure. And basically with these, you can only go with both, say it's clear to go. If any of them's red, you can't go past it. That's the ADS again, we'll acknowledge it. And then now we're going to purposely have a SPAD to demonstrate what you do if you have a SPAD. Of course you want to avoid having SPADs. The best thing to do would be to click the phone box now and tell them the lights when you want clearance. But demonstrate, there we go, SPAD interlocks on out, ADS off because the next signal is clear because it's only a setup. In the event of a SPAD, you will need to put your anchor brake on, unless if you can reach the telephone clearly so. You need to click the telephone. From here I can click it fine, and usually you would do that. However, if you've stopped so far over, as long as it's not a station where you could drive from a Kilbrook, you put the anchor brake on, open your doors, make sure the keyboard's controls, obviously don't mess up your door openings, get out of your cab, open the doors, and click on the phone box from outside. You should wear a high vis if you're doing this really. Now you wait to see if a human knock will contact you. Usually they probably won't, and you'll get the knock board where you'll just get 2 buttons and you can decide what you want. That beeping sound just will only happen if you knock staff because that's to tell you someone's ringing the phone lines. So I have a SPAD. And then the conversation automatically happens and tell you if you can pass or not. You should listen to whether you should pass or not. Now I'm going to close my door and get ready to go because I know it's going to say I'm allowed to go. Caution. Take the anchor brake off again. And then our interlock should be re-enabled. Yes, you can see it's there. And then we can quite happily go again with a dancing derailing train. That's another point. You shouldn't really put your train straight into P5, as pretty much none will cope with them. So clear that train. And then you should teleport to junction. If you don't, you might go flying up in the air and stuff. So if that happens, you just escape, reset character, and then you should get back onto your spawn. With this, if you find it a bit glitchy, there's this little open button here. You can have to ping it open and closed. If you've just hovered over it, then it's not so good at working. And if you want to experience how this driving tutorial rather than just have me talking at you, go on to CTT7 game and click this tutorial button, where you'll be teleported into another game in which you can take our tutorial upon a PPM 120. Just click the start button and your guided tutorial will happen. You should get a guy saying for setting up your train, please wait. That doesn't always happen, don't know if it does, just wait and see if it happens. If not, click it again, but it'll be fine. And this will take you a guided tutorial which tells you what each button does individually, so you might find that more useful than me talking to you, but some people probably find this more useful. So anyway, thanks for listening. This has been your CTT7 YouTube tutorial. This video has contained everything I've needed to say compared to last time where I just put everything in a few videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So for now, goodbye.